Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Adeolu Akemi, and today is day 4 of our class on how to make money with cryptocurrency. We've had different titles up until now, and there have been a few assignments that have been given as well to everybody to say these are the things you need to begin to do. These are the things you need to pay attention to if you want to make money from this space. Now, reality is, are there things within the cryptocurrency space that are scams? Yes. And that there are people that are doing things that are scams. Anywhere you are giving guaranteed income potentials on something that is not deflationary in value, then somebody's out to scam you. And I'll say that very clearly. It may not be their intention. They may not even know that it's possible that way. I have done guarantees before because I felt it was possible. One of these I realized is you don't want to get into anything that is guaranteed. You want to be able to take control yourself. You want to be able to do whatever needs to be done directly yourself and not need to, not have to worry and say, somebody's doing it for me. And that's why this enlightenment. One of the things I've learned is teach people, allow them to be free, empower them for real, let them be able to do stuff themselves. And if they need to learn patience, they need to learn discipline, they need to learn emotional intelligence to be on top of what they are doing and to do it well, then so by all means, that's what they need to do. So I want to share with us, I've shared with us a few things. I'll just quickly do a quick recap of the things that the average person in this class today should already have. So there are three things I've instructed you to get done. Okay, there are three things I've asked you to do. If you have done them, fantastic. If you haven't done them, then you will identify, have I done them, have I not done them? So very quickly, I've said for this class to be useful to you and for you to be able to make the most of this class, you first of all need to have BitNob downloaded. It's available on Android, it's available on iOS, okay? And it gives you an opportunity to have an app that gives you the capability to be able to load Bitcoin and to hold Bitcoin. Now, it takes you the opportunity to be able to load it and to hold it. And it opens you up to an opportunity to do what is called dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is one of the best investment methodologies that you want to have if you do not have time to trade. Okay, day trading is very strenuous. Day trading requires long hours. Day trading means you may sleep late at times because of the world's calendar. There's a time when America wakes up, there's a time when America goes to sleep, there's a time when China wakes up, and there's a time when China goes to sleep. And there's a time when Nigeria wakes up and Nigeria goes to sleep. And if you're going to be a good day trader, you need to understand these windows and the potentials of what can happen in those windows so that you can maximize the various seasons. So I said one of the key things you want to have, the very basic place I want everybody I know and everybody I interact with to have, the first one is BitNob. If you are here in this class today and you have already downloaded your BitNob, just type in that chat box there, one. Just put one there so that everybody can see the one and know that yes, people have done this, they are missing out. And if you have not done yours yet, you can type in that chat box two so that we'll know that maybe this is your first class or this is the first time you are coming and it's something you need to do. And it's very simple. There are a few phones that say they're not compatible. If your phone says it's not compatible, it means your phone is not compatible to make money. It means you need to change that phone. Okay, the first thing you want to do is go to App Store if you are using an Android device. So I have here with me an Android device. If you're using an Android device, you want to go to App Store and download BitNob. Just look for BitNob Technologies on Android. And if you are using an iOS like me, I also have an iOS here that I use. You can go there and download BitNob as well. You can download BitNob or BitNob Technologies. You find it there. You can download that as well. I'll show you what that looks like. That is step one. Now, why is that important? BitNob is important because BitNob has a Bitcoin wallet, which is where you can store your Bitcoins. BitNob also has a DCA, a dollar cost averaging system that allows you not to put all your eggs in one basket at once, but to be able to enjoy the variations in the prices of Bitcoin from day to day and allow you to buy as little as $1, as little as $2, $5, $10, $50 as frequently as you want in a way that doesn't kill your pocket. So I asked you to open BitNob. It's only available on the App Store. The e-version, the web version is not available yet because we want people to really have access to the app and then be able to use it. So that's one. Number two, I said download also my Ether wallet. Okay, my Ether wallet. So BitNub does the Bitcoin side. My Ether wallet does you the Ethereum side. And Ethereum has a number of tokens associated with it. I think today we have about 6,500 plus tokens, and we have over 450 exchanges around the world, over 450 exchanges and over 650, 6,500 tokens. Ethereum has a number of tokens on that were built on Ethereum. Of course, a number of other chains are being laid today, are being set up today. A number of other blockchain projects have been done today that also have their own sub tokens. One of them is Polkadot. And Polkadot is really, really moving a lot of noise. There's a very interesting story about Polkadot that if I have time, I'll share with you one of these days. So if you have my Ether wallet, you have the capacity to host 100 of other tokens on your Ether wallet. That's why I said get my Ether wallet. My Ether wallet is not something I have access or control to. It is not something, if you ever get there and lose your password, nobody in this world can help you. Nobody in this world. On BitNub, maybe we can help you one way or the other, forgot password and all that and all that. That's possible. On my Ether wallet, they will warn you every step of the way you are registering. There's a warning you are getting, letting you know that you are operating a completely independent bank of your own, technically, and everything you do here, your password, your phrase, nobody else in this world has access to it. If you lose it, nobody can help you. Nobody has access that way to be able to say, let me help you check what's your email. There's no customer service support that will help you solve anything there because you own, the access, the technology, your key phrases, everything that secures a bank is available in my Ether wallet to secure that your bank as well, but you have access. So I said, download my Ether wallet. That's number two. And my Ether wallet is available as an app on your phone. It's also available on the web. So on the web as well, you can just go to my Ether wallet, create new wallet, create new account, and all of that can happen there as well. If you have done and created your my Ether wallet, type in that window 2. Okay, let me see your two flying, so that everybody else knows as well that 2 people have done 2. And if your answer is not 2, you can type 3 there to say, look, I've not done this one. I'm new in this class. I've not done my Ether wallet, and I need to do that as well. And I think it's very simple to do. Just click the link and download it. Okay, so I can see a lot of 2s here. I can see 2, but it's like the 2s have stopped. I can see a few 3s as well. Okay, people who have carried over the work and still need to do the work. Okay, I think that's important as well. Okay, very important. Very good. Very good. So that was the second thing I asked us to do. I said, open my Ether wallet. And for those who want to know how that looks like, so let me show you what that looks like on my computer. I think I have, let's see here. Okay, so this is the page I want to show you? Let me see. Yeah, so this is what my Ether wallet looks like on your computer. So if you come to my Ether wallet, it basically tells you new wallets, blah, blah, blah. If I want to access my wallet, I come here. If I want to create a new wallet on my laptop, I create a new wallet. If I want to continue, ask me to continue. So it says, please take a moment to read through this short introduction. It's very important for your own security that you understand these warnings. Ignore this step is highly increase the chances of your funds being lost or stolen, in which case you won't be able to help you. Skip it at your own risk. So I don't want to skip it. I want to continue. Warning, you and only you are responsible for your security. People don't read these things. On my Ether wallet, when you're dealing with this, there is no intermediary. Nobody's going to support or help you out. You will need to ensure that you have all your key funds. You have full control. You are your own bank. It is high responsibility that you have when you have this. Okay, and he explains what blockchain is for a while, tells you a few things. This is the process you go through first before you now register your account, copy your key phrases, have that in place, and you're fine. Okay, so if you haven't done that step, I want to encourage you get that step done. Why? Because as you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, and you have ECR20 tokens, a number of them, and you want to ensure that you are able to have access to those tokens, be able to swap them where you need to, and be able to make money from them as well. I sent a broadcast basically to catch a few people's attention to say I made $1,000 from a particular trade. I will show you the trade. I will show you how simple what I did was, and I will show you, how I did that. And it wasn't with a lot of money as well. Somebody's wondering, is wondering, what if I can make $1,000 every day? That would be $30,000 per month as extra income. I think you can make a lot more than that, and you can make less than that. It depends on exactly what your goal is and how you're going about it. Remember, this is not my full-time job. I have three full-time jobs technically today, and that's not counting two other jobs, okay, that are also full-time, um, that I'm involved with, or projects that I'm involved with. So, um, and if I can do this, I think anybody can. But I think it will take you a lot of effort and stress, and that's where Bitnum makes it easy for you to just say, you know what, I don't have time for this, but I want to be able to create value from this. How do I do that? So there's a way you can create value from this, and I think I've shown us over and over again. I'll show us again today. Number three, I asked everybody to go open a Binance account, and I know that if you are in the US, you will probably have a problem with this step. Now, I like Binance because I think it's the biggest exchange in the world. The guy is very forward thinking. When Binance wanted to come to the country, I was invited for a meeting, a one-on-one meeting with the business development person who wanted to set it up in Nigeria or set up office in Nigeria. And why? Because I've been using the platform and I've been quite active there. And of course, they could track in their database that, there's somebody here. Maybe when we go to Nigeria, we need to see him and say, you've been doing some volumes here and there. What's this about? Can you help with something XYZ? Okay, but I have no stake or whatever or interest in the company. I just like the platform. I think it's useful. If you're in the US and you're not able to get access to Binance, there's OKEX. There are other exchanges as well. So I recommend that you do OKEX. I'll give you a link so that you can have, I can have access to me. I can help and support. But for those who have done their Binance, you've opened your Binance, and I asked you to do a few things. I said, open your Binance. I also said, open your open your 2FA or your there's a Google Authenticator that you need to download as well and be able to do your, I think, two-factor authentication. Basically, not make sure that it's not only your password that authenticates you, have a second layer authentication, improve the security, increase the security that you are utilizing on your system to ensure that it's not just your password that enables you, that your phone and a factor authenticator is also available to ensure that nobody can access your account without your permission. So I'm going to ask you again. This is the link for those who want to open Binance. So if you have not opened your Binance, this is the link. For those who want to open Bitnub, who have not opened Bitnub, when you open Bitnub, you can have, you need a referral code. I can give you a referral code. And for Binance, you can use that link to get in. Now, if you're here today and you have already downloaded your Binance, just, and you have opened your account, just type in that comment box there, 33333, just 3. If you haven't done it, put 4. Okay. I want to see if people need to guys. Somebody says, what of SMS for 2FA? SMS looks like extra costs, and then sometimes network may not happen and all those kind of things. I usually prefer 2FA. Okay, I prefer 2FA because 2FA allows me the opportunity of being able to ensure that whether there's network or not, I don't have to cost anybody SMS in order for me to be able to access my accounts. I can just use my 2FA. But SMS is not bad as well. Some people are comfortable with SMS. That's fine. 2FA is random codes. That's basically helped me to be able to authenticate that I'm the one there. So if you're a 3, please, you need to get this. Yeah, congratulations and well done. If you are a 4, then you need to get this done. And I think I'm going to get this done by doing an example for us to see how this is done. It's important that you get these things done because those are the platforms. I've spent a lot of time talking about the platforms because these are the platforms you will use to begin to engage. As you know, okay, and this is conflict of interest being declared. I have very, very serious interests in Bitnub, and I can tell you, look, there's a lot of work that has gone down there by some very exceptional guys to ensure that there's a platform that works, that can be utilized in this environment and is scalable around the world. My Ether wallet, I've used it extensively. I have no direct interest there, but I like, the fact that I have access to Ethereum and ECR220 tokens from that channel. And then, of course, Binance has served me well as well. Like I shared with you, I use different platforms. I use Bittrex, I use Binance, I use KuCoin, I use Bilaxy, I use, I use a variety of exchanges. I use some DEXs, I use Uniswap these days, I use 1inch. I use a variety of platforms for universities, and I'll show you why those platforms are required as well. But I think a very comfortable place to start with can be a Binance as well. Like I said, no key interest there other than the fact that, I've met a few people there. I've seen the system, I've used it, and I think I like it. And what you call VIP. So, and I think it's, when you do activity there that you become your rank can change, as you do and do a lot in this space. Like I said, I have full-time job, so I do this only part-time. I try to do this. I sleep. I set the trades. I go to sleep. I check in the morning if I like it, and I don't even do this much in a bear season because the season is bullish, and because I have some investments or tokens already there. This time I need to wake up and say, you know what, let's get all the value we can get this time out of that space as well. So very quickly, I can see a lot of falls. I can see a lot of falls here. So let me just quickly do a demo as well of what this looks like. I won't spend so much time on this. I just want to do a quick demo so that in case somebody's here and saying, okay, how does this work? How do I get this going? Let me show you. Okay, so let me share the screen and then just show you very basically what it may take to set up your Binance account. Okay. This is a Binance account that has money in it. So let's not look into that one. Let me see if I can open something from scratch. Apparently, because I'm logged in from somewhere else, it's not even allowing me that courtesy. So let me stop sharing and let me share another page. Hopefully, I will be allowed the courtesy of good. Let me share something from Firefox. I hope this one won't take me directly into an account that I have. If it does, then I'll just share it with you theoretically. It's okay, good. So is it taking me to my account or not? It's taking me directly to my account. So it's not even allowing me to choose. It's taking me directly to my account. So because I'm logged in, and I'm logged in because of very important reasons. I'm logged in because there are some trades going on actually as well. So as we're in this class, there are trades going on. So let me see if I can do it with Firefox. Um, Let me see if I can do that with Firefox. Firefox, I don't trade on Firefox. So for perspective, what I typically do is I have different web browsers that I use for different things. It may sound crazy, but yeah, that's what I do. I have different browsers I use for different things. And the reason is because I want to know that if I'm going to Chrome, this is what I'm going for. If I'm going to Firefox, this is what I'm going for. If I'm going here, this is what I'm doing here. Just for my own sanity. Okay. Some of us need that kind of sanity. Well, it's not compulsory. You can do what you like with whichever one. So let's go to Safari. So if you're here and you're looking at Safari, this is what the page looks like. When I go to Binance.com, it takes me somewhere like this. And I will try and use this opportunity to try and see if I can open an account for my wife with my wife. So let's say, for example, I go through the link. So I don't want to just go to Binance.com. And now there's something I've done in my own referral link. And what I've done in my referral link, and once you log in as well, you can check your referral link and you can do the same thing. What have I done with my referral link? What I've done is I have created a system where um, every time a trade is going on, the fees that happen on my trade can be shared with the people that I refer. And the Binance will normally give you a little token of fees. The fees are compulsory. They are going to charge their fees anyway. Okay, but that fee becomes something that is shareable by the people that invited you or that gave you the opportunity. So I have set up my own to ensure that part of that fee goes to you and part of that fee goes to me. So for registry through my referral link, it actually gives you a benefit of being able to share in fees that you may not have been able to share in ordinarily. You share in the fees of your other people, of your referees, but this one you can share in some of my own fees as well. Now, the beautiful thing with this is, so if I want to go there, I won't just go to Binance. I will go. So if I'm trying to open an account for my wife, I'll click with the referral code. I'll click on this. So I'm going there directly. So it will go take me here and it will show me my referral ID already there. And it will say create a free account. So I want to create a free account. Let me see if I can unmute her, or maybe she can unmute herself. And you can just dictate to me exactly what you would like me to be able to put there for you. If I hope you're still following.
Yeah.
Okay, with me, good. So which email are we using? We're using Topsy
Suzy
Susie.
at gmail.com.
Now we use a password. So what you're going to do is you will go to the comment section and comment it directly to me alone,
Yep.
or so that only I can see it.
Yep. Done.
um okay, good. So I can see what you would like to use as the password. So I put the password there, and it's high, good. So that means he has capital, he has all the things that he needs. And I agree terms and conditions, and I create accounts. Okay, if I want to create the account, you ask me to move this here, and I move it there. It scores it highly, and it says it is done. Now it says this account needs to be verified, and a 6-digit verification code has been sent to your email. The code is valid for 30 minutes. Please check your email and revert to me exactly what this code is so that I can key it in here.
All right.
Okay.
I'm refreshing. I'm trying to check.
Okay. Okay. So I'm waiting for the email, and I'm sure everybody, I hope you're listening and you can see. I'm waiting for the email. As soon as the email comes with the code, I will enter the code. Just basically showing you, it's very simple, how to open the account and get this going. So as soon as I get the code from the email, typically it will take about a few seconds or minutes for that to come. Once that comes, we enter the code here. And so hold on a minute. Let me click send email. Okay, we send email. No, sorry, no need. That's if I want to send the email if it hasn't come through. It has come through. I'll just get the code and fill this.
Yeah, I'm opening it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I send you the code. I'm sending the code now.
You can even call it out actually.
Okay, 815555.
8. Sorry. Okay, good. That's
5555.
815555.
5555. Yep.
Okay. So I enter the code and voila, welcome. Right in. That's simple. And the next thing, of course, is I want to deposit crypto. I'm sure depositing cash is not going to work now with the policy from the government. So the only thing that can be deposited here is crypto, and that's where Bitnob comes in, because very easily from your Bitnob wallet, you can basically just find out this is the wallet, this is the Bitcoin wallet here. You can copy this wallet ID. This wallet ID is where money will be received. So I can take this to my Bitnob and send from Bitnob to this place, and capiche, the money will show up in here as well. It's simple as ABC. Now, the interesting thing is Visa card and MasterCard are also allowing you to be able to use your cards for that. I don't know how that works within Nigeria, but it's working in Europe, it's working in a few other countries today. But essentially that's how that is done. So what she now needs to do is, once she deposits or before she deposits, she can look for ways to increase the security on her wallet. So she can come to this place and say security, and she wants to increase the security. She comes to security and says, you know what, I want to do my 2FA. Okay, so you have here, increase your security. You're currently 0/4. So how do you increase your security? You can, basically say, you know what, I want to put on my authenticator. You can on that. I want to use, SMS authentication. Once I click on those, I can do, if I do 1 or 2, so enable 2FA, verify, enable activation, turn on withdrawal whitelist. If I want to have a whitelist of people that can send money to or can receive money from, once I have all of that done, she will continue this herself. Once I have all of that done, my security goes up, and then the amount of money I can withdraw on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, increases as well. Some people have the capacity to be able to do as much as 100 Bitcoin, every month, or even more frequently. So basically, the more you do, the more the things you can do. But essentially, this is good if you want to trade. If you want to say, you know what, I have time, I want to see all the tokens that are available in the market, I want to see what is possible. So for example, today, this shows you what the numbers are. So today, BNB has gained 10%, NOS has gained 5%, NEO has gained 1%, Link has gained 9%, WCC has gained 18%, Singles has gained 19%, some have lost 3%, BQX has gained 42%, and on and on like that. Okay, so I can look at what the market is doing today. Is the market more red than green? You be the judge. You can see the reds, you can see the greens, and this is still A. We're still in A. We have not gotten to B. So AAA, you can see 16%. So the market is very bullish today. There's a lot more red than greens, a lot more green than reds, and you can see what the market outlook is. So this is, for example, how to open that. If it's clear and you get it, just say yes, it's clear, get it in the chat box, and then we'll make a little progress. So today I want to dive in a little bit and then show you how some of these other things work. And I'll try and just touch on a few things. Like I said, you need to look at them a few times until you can get it very clearly. I will run you through a process. I won't do all of the process now because it may not happen that fast, but I'll just give you general ideas of what you want to do. Now, let me narrate this again. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have your Bitnob wallet, and I can see that many people here have Bitnob wallet. The question in people's mind is, how do I fund that wallet? How do I fund my Bitcoin wallet? Since now I can't pay directly, I can't attach my card, and I can't have those fanciful, sexy things going on. There's a solution. Okay, there's always a solution. So we have a solution. There's a solution here, and I'll share that with you very quickly. It's another company that is providing a service that we are leveraging off on, and there are a few agents for this company already as well. All you need to do is contact one of them, and then they will sort you out. For the sake of people in this class, I can link you with people. I can support and help you out as well. Early days. As soon as there are many agents and they are popular and known, maybe that would not be necessary. So we have here from Over. Over is providing us with something fantastic. Over essentially is saying, you know what, we can give you gift vouchers that you can redeem with a number of companies. Okay, so Over has been designed to solve the problem of digital payments for a global audience. Now you can pay for your favorite products and services safely and easily. Over can be used to fund digital wallets, make payments, gift friends and loved ones around the world with various things. So how does Over work? Very simple. You buy an Over voucher from a registered agent. You select a vendor from the international vendor network. It means you can get access to vetted vendors from who you can purchase vouchers anywhere, anytime. With an Over voucher, you can easily pay for top-up digital wallets, various platforms, thanks to credible partnership initiatives available on Over. And then, of course, you enter your Over PIN and capiche. You submit it and you redeem. So this is how this works. Vendors and stores, you can use your Over in a variety of places. $1, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100 cards, $200, $500 cards also exist on that platform as well. Now, the moment you are able to fund your wallet, okay, and this is very, very important. I did a demo. 2 days ago where I showed you an example of how you can fund your wallet. Sorry if you cannot see my screen. I don't know what's happening there. You should be able to see my screen. So I'll do a demo for you again today to say, look, this is, I showed you how to fund the wallet. Now, the moment I fund my wallet, and this is very, very crucial, the moment I fund my wallet, I don't even need a voucher anymore. So for example, if anybody here says to me, if we do a demo here, say will anybody here like to fund their Bitnob wallet? You would like to fund your Bitnob wallet, say yes. And I know that many people will say yes because they think it's free. I'm not talking about free. You like to pay to fund your wallet. Okay, you want to buy $10, you want to buy $50, you want to buy $100, you want to buy $200. Okay, I can fund your wallet for you. It's very simple. Once I get the voucher, and if you go to the web portal, there's a link that gives you access to the agents. There are a number of agents. We have a few agents in the house today. An agent is anybody who is willing to spend more than $200 at once to buy the vouchers. So if you want the vouchers, I'll say, give me vouchers worth $200. And you are we have an agency that we're working with. So we have a super agent. There's a super agent called for Over. There's a super agent called Green Mondays. They have sub agents within their structure, who they're able to dispense vouchers to. If anybody needs a voucher, just talk to somebody you know. Now, if, for example, somebody here is able to get a voucher and says, what's the exchange rate? So today's exchange rate, for example, for somebody who wants to buy the voucher, who is not an agent, who wants to just buy for their use, is between $4.95. You can get the vouchers for $4.95, or you can get it for $500. So if somebody comes and says, I want $1, okay, you probably will get it for $500. So when you get, I want $5, probably still do it for $500. Where it begins from $10, $20, I can say, okay, $4.95. Okay, 4.95 per dollar. So for example, somebody wants $20, 4.95 will mean what? It will mean nine nine 9,000 and 9,450 or thereabouts, so something like that. So basically I just multiply it by 20 and see what that number is. So once I multiply by 20 and I see what the number is, so that would be what, 97 or thereabouts, or 998. So once I multiply that out, I know what the rate is. Good, 99, excellent. And that's what the charge is for that value. Now once I get them the voucher has a code on it. All they need to do is come to their BitNob app and load that voucher. Okay, that's one way. So I'll show you what that looks like now. So let's say, for example, I share my phone, and forgive me, let me share my phone with you and show you what this looks like. Somebody's asking some questions. I'm answering as we go. So I hope you're getting that. Why is the rate so high? Now the rates are high. The rates for getting Bitcoin is high. It's higher than the rates for normal dollars. It's high because of the charges. It's high because of the scarcity. It's high for those kind of things. Now, of course, it can be cheaper. And where you find it cheaper is somebody has Bitcoin. He wants to get it in Naira. Is desperate to dispose of it. He probably can give you a rate of like 470, 480. 485. Those things also show up as well. But if you're going to get this, directly off the portal, one of the things that will happen is the rates it will vacillate somewhere between 495, 493, 490. It will vacillate between those rates, and 500. So the smaller the number, the lower the rates. The higher the numbers, the better the rates. Okay. Okay, good. So I don't know what they do for the value. It depends on how they are getting it. They have aggregated a lot of people, but the dynamics of that, and I don't want to go into comparisons. I'll show you. So for example, if you have your monies in some platforms, when you want to move it out is when you understand what the real rate is because of the charges that you need to pay there as well. So it is basically based on market forces. Market forces determine the value of what you get that allows you to load. Now, so for example, if I am here and somebody says, for example, I have somebody who says, Olorun says, I need 20. Okay. Somebody says, I need 20. What I need to do is one, either I get a voucher and I get across to you, or very simply, I ask for your username. So there are two choices I have if I want to load my wallet. So if I come to my wallet and I say I want to load my wallet, I have two options. So I can come to my own play and say, you know what, I want to load my wallet with a voucher. If I want to load with a voucher, I load the voucher pin here. I paste the voucher pin here and I click continue. It's powered by Over, as you can see. And as soon as I do that, it's loaded. I showed you how that is done. Now, once it's loaded, if I have my wallet loaded and somebody else needs money from me, so somebody like Olorun Yomi who needs money from me now, what I can do is I can say, Olorun Yomi, what's your username? If I know your username, I type your BitNob username here, and we can do that exercise. I can give you my account number, transfer to me, you give me yours, I type your username here. So let's say, for example, your username is, let me have your username. I think there's somebody whose username I'm supposed to have, somebody who transfers some money to me that I'm supposed to send some money to. So if I have your username, I just look for the username. Okay, it says deck, nobody like that. If I have your username, I type the username. I think there's a username I have. Let's say, for example, Oseni. Okay, Oseni says the username belongs to Oseni Oladipo. Okay, I can see people giving me their usernames. Are you giving me money as well? How much do you need? How much do you need? Let me know how much you need. Transfer $10 to me. Okay, good. So Taiwo Idowu says transfer $10 to me. So I get my Naira from Taiwo Idowu. I know him. He cannot run away from me. So Taiwo 7, he says this account belongs to Taiwo Idowu. Okay, so I click continue. How much? He wants $10. Now, of course, $10 will come with some charges as well. So I click next. It's $10. I put here as requested. So he's paying me for $10 as requested. And then I click next. So the fees here is saying free. That's that's just kept open for now. That's not how it is. There's a charge. Charges are originally about 1.5 to 2% or thereabouts. I'll need to give you my WhatsApp. You need to give me your WhatsApp number. I don't know about, well, you will see my WhatsApp number in the WhatsApp groups. So I click proceed, and it's done. Hello, dear Lou, you just sent $10 to Taiwo. Thank you for choosing Bitnum. And that's done. Okay, so Taiwo should have the money already now. Taiwo can use that money for two purposes. He can use that money to buy Bitcoin. So of course, Taiwo is going to pay me. He will pay me 495 times 10. So he will pay me 500 times 10 since it's not a lot of money. So he just pay me 5,000 naira, for example. So he pays me 5,000 naira, and the deal is done. Our transaction is complete. Now, what is he supposed to use that money for? What would that money be used for? It's very simple. He comes home, he can use the money for a plan. So if he has a plan already, so let's say, for example, like me, I have a summer holiday plan. I can click on my summer holiday plan. My summer holiday plan is a $5 plan. I want to edit that plan. I want to update the plan. I want it to take money once in a week. I want it to start on February 14. Okay, February 14, once in a week is when I want it to start. I want to save those changes. And I want it, subscription has been successfully updated. Good. And I want him, I want to check where is he taking the money from. I want the money to be taken from my USD wallet. So I have the option of my bank card, my USD wallet, my card wallet, or none. I want it from my USD wallet, save changes. What does that mean? It means that every time he wants to take money for my summer holiday, he takes money from my USD wallet, which is here, transfers it to Bitcoin. Okay, transfers it to Bitcoin, and then I'm buying dollars. I'm buying the Bitcoin on a daily basis based on the plan that I have set up. So that's how that works. And if I can give you perspective again today, I always like to give perspective. This is a sample of my own account. Okay. So on this sample, how do you withdraw? I'll answer that. So on this sample, I've invested $1,300. The current value of Bitcoin is 4,700. My value has gained 218% profit, and my current investment is worth 4,400. Somebody's asking, how do I? Okay, so Taiwo Idowu has sent the money. Congratulations, well done. So how do I withdraw? It's very simple. If I want to withdraw from the plan, I can withdraw from the plan. Okay, all I need to do is come to my plan and terminate my plan. And if I want to withdraw, somebody's asking, I can send the money to Bitcoin. From Bitcoin, I can move it to Binance. I can move it to Bittrex. I can move it to an exchange. I can move it to different places. Change it to Ethereum. From changing to Ethereum, I can move it to my Ether wallet, and that journey there can continue. If I want to withdraw, I come to my wallet, and I withdraw from my wallet. Okay, I can withdraw from here. I can withdraw from here. I can typically withdraw today from somebody else. So call it P2P. I will transfer to somebody else who will give me cash. So for example, Taiwo says, I want cash. Can I send you $10 and you give me money? Sure, why not? You can send me $10 and I give you money. We'll agree our exchange rates and then we'll deal with that. Typically, the way it works is the person who wants to buy is willing to go cheaper than the person who wants to sell. So typically, the agents and merchants that want to sell volumes, who are selling volumes, are able to sell at a higher premium, and people who want to discard or dump their Bitcoins sell at a lower value. So there's a margin there created for opportunities for business. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, once you have what you need, someone says I can't view my Bitcoin wallet, contact customer service. All of that should have been resolved already. But for old wallets, what you want to do is you want to upgrade what you have. So go to App Store and upgrade. There's an update for the Bitnum app. Go there and do the updates, and you should have that sorted. And if it's not sorted, just click on the link and boss customer service, and they'll solve that for you as well. How do you withdraw from the wallet? It's very simple. Once you have, from your wallet, you go to, like I showed you earlier, I showed you on Binance or to any account. Once you have the wallet in Bitcoin, you can move your money from different Bitcoin accounts to different wallet accounts. If you want to withdraw to wallet, you can't add your bank. So you can withdraw through an agent. An agent can say, you know what, give me the tokens, I'll use to buy vouchers, or give me the tokens, no problem. I will collect it from you. I know how to interact to ensure that I can get my value when I need it. So essentially for those who are agents, it becomes like an escrow account for you to be able to have money in savings, that you're not spending immediately. So essentially you have unbanked and rebanked yourself in such a way that if anything ever happens to the value of the local currency, you are shielded from those realities. So, the way to get in and the way to get out is peer to peer. That's what the system is, of cashing in and cashing out. There's always somebody who wants to buy, there's someone who's available to sell. It's just a matter of rates. And you can always get the deal you want. So, for example, if I have a lot of Bitcoin to sell today, somebody calls me today and said, I want to buy Bitcoin. And I said, how much? He said, I want to buy 10 Bitcoin. Okay, and whether you know it or not, 10 Bitcoin today, roughly is what? Roughly is about 210 million. Okay, so you have those kind of conversations happening. People want to buy this, people want to send money to family somewhere, people want to, there are lots of things going on actually. There's a lot of stifling, and I think that's why it's being banned as well. It's not because of the small players who want to just make an investment, it's mostly because of big players who are using it to, probably moving money for different reasons. But there is a very basic reason why people move money out of Nigeria, and it's for trade. People want to buy things from China, people want to buy things from various places. Reality is when the system that is set in place is too complicated and difficult, people try to look for, is there anybody who is willing to accept what I have? Can I buy with this? It's very simple. So if I can make it very clear again, the entry process is I find an agent, an over agent who gives me a gift voucher, which I can redeem on PayNow. The way to cash out is to find a friend who I'm able to transfer the value I have to in exchange for Naira. Today, people are buying and selling Bitcoin every day. So cash out should not be a worry. There will be an order desk to say people who want to sell their value and they want to get Naira from it. These are the people they can contact. People who want to buy dollar and get involved in this. These are the people they can contact. But everybody who becomes a BitNob ambassador, who is into BitNob, is empowered to help other people cash in, is empowered to help other people cash out. It's really that simple. Okay, I hope that's clear. I have a few minutes left and I want to just show you something very, very quickly. So I'm going to share my screen again and show you something interesting that you can begin to mull about. We'll take more details on it later. So I need to show you how to trade on Binance. I'm going to show you how to trade on Binance. Sorry, I'm coming to the wrong page again. I'm going to show you how to trade on Binance. Let me see if I can share Safari. So how to trade here is very simple. Once I move my Bitcoin here, oh nice, this is not looking bad. Once I move my BitNob here and I want to trade, once I have my wallet loaded with some money, which is the first step. So I come here and look for whatever I want to trade. So let's say, for example, I want to trade, I have Bitcoin. Typically, if I have Bitcoin, what I'll be able to trade is Bitcoin USDT. So I can come to my fiat markets, look for USDT market. Okay, and then I'll find Bitcoin USDT. I can click on this and say this is what I want to trade. I want a classic trade, not advanced. I'm a learner, I'm just starting. So I come here and I see, I'll see the page. It will give me a short video to say, look, before you start trading spot trade, there's some things you need to learn. If I want to learn, I click play and I learn. 2 minutes, 20 seconds, and I'm done. If I've already learned, I just check a few parameters. They are trying to make sure that I know what I'm doing. And you can follow those processes as well. And then if I've said Bitcoin already, I just come here, Bitcoin USDT. It means I can trade my Bitcoin for USDT. How do I do that? I basically will have Bitcoin in my wallet here. So I can come here, choose the price for the day, and then plan how much I want to sell. How many Bitcoins do I have that I want to sell? If I want to sell all, I drag it all the way to the end. I click sell BTC. It converts my money to dollars. So what do? I wait for it to climb, I sell to dollars. I wait for it to come down, I buy BTC. I wait for it to climb, I sell to dollars. Before I know what's going on, I will have made some money. So this is one way you can do this, but that's not all. So I'm going to show you as well a few other quick things. Like I said, you need to watch this a few times to catch the full vibe of how everything works. Someone is asking, does over credit us in the US? Yes, Over is able to credit you anywhere we have agent, or anywhere Over has agents, Over can credit you. I want to show you this quickly before I call it a day. Um, Let me show you MetaMask. So MetaMask is an app that basically allows you to be able to integrate what is on your My Ether wallet. You are able to utilize it to be able to make some exchanges, make some swaps, do a few things. It's amazing. So I have MetaMask downloaded here. It needs my password. Let me see if I have access to a password that I can use. Uh-oh. It's not, let's see. So let's say I unlock and I come to account 2. Well, let's say I come to account 1. So for example, this gives you an idea of, in this account, I have 0 Ethereum there. So it's not a good account to show you. How come there's no account 3 here? There should be account 3 here. So let's look at this account, for example. This is not a bad account. This is account 1. Okay, and this account has some Ethereum. It has some very interesting things. Now, this account is an account I can use. So there's 1 Ethereum on this account, which is about $1,800 today. So Ethereum has gained value. So when I have my Ether wallet, I can use my Ether wallet and use it as a connecting point to a number of decentralized finance projects. Now, this is the big thing that is reigning in the world today. And this is some of the uses of some of the ECR20 tokens. So what you want to do, for example, like I said, you need to watch this a few times until it's clear to you. So I have an example here of Uniswap. So Uniswap is a place where people come to swap tokens. The first thing I want to do is I connect my token, I connect my Ethereum wallet. So there's a place for me to connect it. It's already connected. And I come here and I say, you know what? I have Ethereum. But I want a particular token. And that token, for example, is called Moons. There's a token called Moons. So it says there's Moons. I import Moons. And it says, do I understand? I say, I understand. And then it brings in Moons. Now, I want to give you an idea of something. So this is what I did today. So I come here, USDT, and I say, if I have $1 and I want to buy Moons, how much is Moons today? Okay. So Moons is currently $106. Okay. Now, early today, when I saw Moons for about $80. So I bought some. And now Moon is 106. It means I've gained $20 for each Moon that I bought. So if I sell it, I have made some profit with my Moons. Okay, it's that simple. So I'm not even going to an exchange desk here. I'm just basically taking what I have, buying on Uniswap, connecting my MetaMask, my Ethereum wallet. I load it on my MetaMask. I put in my key codes there so that my Ether wallet can reflect on my MetaMask, and then I can do swaps here. And I can, beyond swaps, there's a lot of things I can do as well. I will continue when we continue next week. I'll share with you all the key ranges of things, and I'll show you practically how to connect these things together, how to begin to farm some tokens, how to begin to swap, hold, and then swap it back again to make profits, all of those things. So for example, there are a number of tokens available on Uniswap here. So I can come to, let me see, EVN. EVN is something that is making a rave currently. So I can come to EVN import. If I put here, I can see that each EVN is currently $57. Maybe it's going to go up. Okay, maybe it's going to go up, maybe not. But you have the capacity to be able to look at it and Uniswap and do a swaps here. There's a token called Paid. And I'm mentioning a few tokens that are actually of interest. You don't find them in a number of exchanges because they are new. So Paid today is about $3.4. Some people knew when Paid was 20 cents. So for those people, they've done close to times what? They've done over times 15. They've done over times 100. Some people have done over times 100 on Paid actually. So you can swap it here, keep it. When it changes in the evening, you sell it. All of these things happen with fees. So there are fees that get paid along the journey as you're doing those things as well. But I'm just trying to basically show you, the range of things that are possible for you to do with your tokens as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it in a nutshell. I think there's a lot that we've talked about today. Um, so there are people here who are saying they want vouchers, vouchers, vouchers. Um, okay, so let me answer a few questions and then we'll close. Quick questions. Somebody says here, please don't forget to provide the contact for voucher agents. I'd like to purchase a voucher today if possible. If you don't mind sending a $20 directly. Okay, so let me give you a link. I think there's a link I can find that will give you where you can access a number of agents. I hope it's clear enough though. Like I said, everything will not be very clear. Um, let me see if I can get you this. Let me see if I can get you a link. Mm, let me see if I can get you a link. I thought I saw a link that is available publicly. So try this link. I'm sure. Let me see if this will take me to the place before I give it to you. Yeah, so what you can do is this. Here's what you can do. Try this out. For those who want to buy tonight, you can just make a payment here and they will respond to you and send you a voucher. Okay, you can buy over voucher with that link. I've shared the link. Okay, so sorted out. That's sorted out. Somebody else is asking, how do we have access to recordings of these trainings? It will be sent to the WhatsApp groups. It will be available on the WhatsApp groups. So this will be recorded, put on YouTube, and sent to the WhatsApp groups. Chairman, I work in telco. Periodically, we get NCC directed to block some websites access from Nigerian cyberspace. These people might do something similar for crypto platform websites. If that's the case, you can advise people to use VPN and pick a non-Nigerian server. So yeah, they say that when the hunter has learned to shoot without stopping, the bird must learn to fly without perching. So there's what they call VPN. People may need to find ways to still access the sites they need to access if they need to. So yeah, thank you very much, Alaliko. That farm and DeFi is what I want to know more about, please. WhatsApp number. Please join the groups that we have. There's a fintech, and there's crypto aware. I'm sure somebody here can give you a link. Let me see if I can get the link to the WhatsApp groups so that you can join as well. We're going to talk about all those things. And we hope that government policies become innovative and encouraging, and it doesn't create problems for people. Nobody wants to do anything that is not right. So why is this link? Invites, copy link. Let me see if I can send this to somebody and then copy from there. Okay, good. Okay, great. So I found the link. You can use this link to join. So if you want to join the WhatsApp groups, that's a link you can use to join. Someone else, any other questions here? So that's the link for agents. Claire, I want positive vouchers, please. You have the link for agents. And if you want to, if you have access to me, boss me, I'll send you dollars. Yeah. Can someone credit my account with US dollar from the US? No. Buy over, load it to your USD wallet on Bitnum. Use the assets in your USD wallet for savings plan, or thank you very much, Abiola. Very good. Where's the link is be shared? Use it to move Bitcoins to the wallet on the exchange. I want to ask, if I form my Bitcoin wallet and I do a savings plan, do I automatically be making money as Bitcoin value is going up? Yes, Taiwo Daniel. Absolutely correct. After buying and loading my USD wallet in Bitnum, will my money remain redundant if I do not trade with it? Your money will retain the value and stay there. And guess what? It's like your savings account, only it's in dollars. Yes, you make money as the value of BTC goes up in Bitnum, correct? How do we have access to recordings? It will be shared with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it in a nutshell. I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up today. It's been an exhausting 1 hour, but I'm sure you have learned something. If you have learned something that you will implement and practice today, can you just type in that chat box, yes? And then we'll wrap up today, close the meeting, and we'll be set for the next time. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for listening. The video will be available for those who want to listen and listen again. And, you can learn what you need to do from anywhere in the world you are. I don't think anybody should stop us from doing something that can create and give us some extra value. I've learned very hard lessons in this crypto journey. So the excitement that people feel and all that, I've felt that excitement. I've become more realistic. I can see what is practical. I can see what is not so practical, and I can see how we can take this further. Someone says, when are we meeting again? I'm looking at the possibility of doing another meeting on Monday and Tuesday. So Tuesday is normally the days when we do this meeting, but I'm looking at, because we have so much ground to cover, we can do something again on Monday, do something again on Tuesday, and hopefully rest it on Wednesday. And anybody who wants to now get some personal coaching, we can work that out. So thank you very much, everybody. It's been my pleasure. Catch you on Monday.